Hi, Omar. How are you doing today?
Very good, thank you.
Thank you for joining us here today. Maybe you just start off by giving us a bit of a overview about your company.
Well, thank you very much for having me on your show, Gilbert. And about Revolve, well, it is an ESG focused investment opportunity. We are in the renewable energy development and generation business. Our projects are in the US and in Mexico. And the company focus is wind, solar, battery storage technologies. And we also have distributed generation projects that provide us with long-term recurring revenue stream. Our assets consist in two types of projects. One is utility scale projects. These projects are large projects such as wind farms and solar farms, which are able to power hundreds and thousands of houses or homes. And the other type of project we have is distributed generation, also sometimes referred to as DG. So with DG project power generation is centralized to the industrial scale customers, such as a manufacturing facility or a hotel. This can be behind the meter or connected to the grid, such as wind, rooftop solar, ground-mounted solar, battery storage, and related energy efficiency projects.
Great. So let's delve in a bit more your business model here. So how does your business model profit, and what are the strategic reasons of choosing US and Mexico as your main locations of your projects?
Revolve diversifies its portfolio using a number of methods, but basically it is based on our long experience developing projects, our knowledge of the market demand, and our relationships in the industry. Now, for how our business model profits, well, we have two ways to profit: the large utility scale projects and DG projects. So for the first ones, for utility scale projects, its development takes over 3 to 4 years, and rights for greenfield projects all the way to the development to the stage of ready to build. That's what we do. We secure all levels of environmental permits and complete all engineering studies, then exit from the project where it is sold to a major utility firm. Now, talking about the DG projects, its development, it takes normally 6 to 9 months. We construct, we finance, and enter into a long-term power purchase agreement with the customers. This provides us with a long-term recurring revenue stream. Now, about why choosing the US and Mexico as a strategic locations. Currently, the world demands compliance with the goal of net zero emissions. Therefore, in the case of Mexico, it can be summarized in three elements: the legal framework, the market demand, and the country's electricity generation goals in terms of renewable energies. Secondly, in the case of the US, it is a key market, absolutely. And it can also be explained through the increase in ESG policies in companies and the country's energy transition towards clean energy. And proof of that is the recent publication of the Inflation Reduction Act.
Great. So as the audience may understand, as the energy transitions continues to move forward, we see more renewable energy needed in the future. So how's your company going to position itself to face the increasing number of competitors, and what kind of risks are you gonna mitigate and face in the future?
Revolve is proactive. Revolve has been in business since 2012. We have a strong track record and have delivered 5 times returns on investment to our shareholders, where we developed a product from greenfield to and brought it to ready to build status, then sold it to a utility scale major, and we have excellent relationship in the industry and marketplace. The major risks, I would say that the world has a date to reach the goal of net zero emissions, and it is 2050. So the major risk for all countries and companies is called time. So our strategy is to be proactive and purposeful, providing development and generation of clean energy solutions for countries and companies in the North American market.
So let's delve in a bit about your recent developments. I believe your company completed a financing recently. Was a secured loan. So how do you going to use these proceeds of funds? And do you need to raise capital further in the future?
The funds from our last financing will be used towards expanding our distributed generation portfolio. We will be installing 3.2 megawatts per hour battery energy storage project. We own this project and are responsible for installation and operation. We have a 10 years energy services agreement with the customer, which is a major hotel chain in Mexico. And yes, we are always entertaining any financing ideas.
So currently, who are your major shareholders in the company?
Let me say it in 3 key points. Our issued and outstanding is 54.9 million. Second, fully diluted is 74.9 million share. And third, approximately 60% of our shares outstanding is owned by insiders and close parties.
Nice to hear about that holding. So in conclusion, can you tell us a bit about your planning for the next 12 months? Any catalysts in your company that are coming? And so why should investors be following your story right now?
Well, let me tell you this. About the 12-month plan, we will keep developing our utility scale projects and expanding our DG portfolio. As to why investment should invest now, I can give you 3 quick reasons. 1, we are an ESG-focused investment opportunity with renewable energy projects as key drivers toward net zero emissions target. Second, our strategy. We have diversified investment strategy, providing investors access to higher development returns from utility scale projects development, balanced by long-term recurring cash flow from distributed generation projects. And third, we have a long-term track record in the sector, delivering historical revenues of $70 million from 300 megawatts of development assets. This project that I'm mentioning has reduced 525,000 tons of CO2. Previously, our shareholders have had 5 times returns of their investment. We are a growth oriented company and have proven our expertise in this business, so we know what we are doing. And if you have any questions, please visit our website or feel free to email us, or you can also contact us by phone.
Great, Omar, thank you for your time here today. I think investors should be following your stock closely for some of your exciting developments in the near future. So again, thank you for your time here with us.
Thank you, Gilbert.
Thank you.